Welcome back in, Flag Throwers. It is Wednesday, October 15th, and we are back being the one-stop shop for everything you need NFL-wise. All the recap, all the analysis, all the picks, and all the previews. You can bet your ass you can find it here. And Jordan, what is up, bro?
What's going on, my guy? Same old, just working. What's up with you?
Yeah, you know, just grinding. Another day, another dollar. Well, hopefully, but
feel that. Feel that. It's hard out here for people. I get it.
Yeah, this slate was it was one of the weekends of all time.
It was NFL games were on.
It was one of the weekends of all time. Before we get into that, we gotta huddle up real quick. All right, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on all audio platforms. Leave a 5-star review. Follow us on social. And go check out flagonthetape.com. On one. Ready? Break.
Let's get it, man.
Now go out there and execute, Flag Throwers. You know to play. Go out there and execute.
More than anything, I want better execution. Are we clear on that? I want better fucking execution.
I kind of like that we start the show with John Gruden and end it with Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
I feel like that's two elite people to have bookend.
Yeah, I also feel like it represents our personalities. Stay by your phone, man. I might need you.
Stay by your phone, man. I might need you. Hang on, I got it.
Stay by your phone, man. I may need you.
That is so funny for no reason, yo.
Stay by your phone, man. I may need you.
Oh, man, but Jordan, you might need to stay by your phone because I heard rumor on the street has it that the Tennessee Titans are looking for a new head coach. That is right. Brian Callahan
you better keep looking.
Is hot. Yeah, he is hot as Tennessee Titans head coach after 1 year and some change. And we kind of knew this was coming considering that they almost fired him at the end of last year, but then they kept him for Cam Ward. And this team, they had no fight. He looked devastated every press conference. You know the whole thing. When coaches start getting angry at reporters, it normally means it's the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel about the move? It's only week 6. Well, it's going to be week 7, but it was only week 6.
I feel like, again, I'm not saying he was going to be the greatest coach of all time, because even you were saying, I don't know if I'm feeling it. But, like, at the same time, you get a man the worst roster in football and just be like, here. Like, you're not going to be a playoff team the next year. You gotta get through the mud first. Now, granted, last year was a dumpster fire, so I get it. But still, I still feel like they should have given him just a little bit more time. I would have said this season and maybe just like the beginning of next season and see what they look like. Because it's the same with, like, I know this is just a whole nother conversation. That's why I'm going to go into it briefly. It's the same with, like, quarterbacks in the league now. Yeah. All these dudes are having a career renaissance. Why? It's because the teams that they went to, they're always expecting C.J. Stroud. They're expecting Jaden Daniels the first year. So, like, it doesn't work. Justin Herbert. It don't work like that all the time, man. You got to be patient with these quarterbacks. It's a hard game to transition to. And I think I get it. It's the coach. You're supposed to be leader of the team. But it may be the same case, especially if you have a team like Tennessee. It takes a little bit of time to build that up into what you were 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, so, like, and it's crazy what's happening in Tennessee because they had the GM and Vrabel. Vrabel gets canned. Wait, no. GM gets canned.
Yeah, I think it was GM for Vrabel.
They hire a new GM. That new GM cans Vrabel, hires Callahan. GM gets canned. New GM gets hired. That GM just canned Callahan. So, if I was a Titans fan, I'd be like,
what the fuck happened?
Because you went from Mike Vrabel with King Henry. Now, mind you, those Titans teams were not that talented. They had Derrick Henry.
No, they were just well coached.
They were the Tennessee Derrick Henry and company. That was what that team was.
They did have A.J. Brown, though. I would say A.J. Brown and Derrick Henry was their whole...
took that team to the 1 seed.
Yeah.
And then they canned him.
Yeah, that's true. Wow.
So, if you're a Titans fan, you got to be like, we went from Mike Vrabel to interim head coach?
Mm-hmm.
They have Cam Ward. Bro, imagine Vrabel and Cam Ward with A.J. Brown and Derrick Henry. Because they wouldn't have got rid of those two guys.
We're seeing what Vrabel's doing with the Patriots. We'll get into that a little bit later. But
you're damn right.
You called it, my man. You called it. I mean, I thought he was going to be a decent coach, too, but they're starting to definitely play better than I thought they were going to be. I think they're going to...
Oh, go ahead.
No, they may take the East. They might
we are going to get into that without a doubt. But I was going to say Vrabel is the heavy favorite right now for AFC Coach of the Year.
Yeah, what he's doing with the Patriots, I'm not.
It's down to him or Steichen at this point.
Yeah.
But the other big piece of news, and like I said, Jordan.
Stay by your phone, man. I may need you.
Because, okay, that's fine. You don't want to coach the Titans. I heard your response to that. How would you like to coach the Penn State Nittany Lions? That is right, because James Franklin is hot as coach.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Ooh. I've seen some stuff that it may be Matt Rule if he leaves Nebraska. I've seen, oh my gosh.
Well, here, I can paint a word picture while you get your thoughts together. So Penn State has all the money in the world, all the alumni in the world, got one of the top 5 biggest stadiums. So they have all the funding, all the facilities, all the uniforms. Anything you need, Penn State, they got it. So
who's the Indiana coach? That's what I meant to say.
Sig.
Because I wouldn't be surprised if he left too, especially after. I'm just saying.
He's not going to
Mendoza's going to be gone. They got a lot of people that are probably going to be going to the
They said
league,
that about last year's team, and look at them now.
That's true. But
here's the thing.
True.
I was pro-firing James Franklin, but there's a lot of people that are anti-firing James Franklin.
I think it's only because he still kept them at a steady level. Yes, they weren't beating the better teams, but at least you knew they were going to be in the conversation.
Yeah, but when you're Penn State, you don't want to be in the conversation. You want to be Ohio State.
You're absolutely right.
You want to be Oregon. You want to be Alabama.
People might want to keep him only because they know that that's their floor.
Yeah.
Except for this year. This year was different. This year, I don't know what the freak happened. Because usually they even beat the bad teams. They didn't beat the bad teams this year.
Even with Aller out, I thought they had enough talent to win.
Yeah, no. Apparently not.
But I think they're going to go young with this hire. So I love the Arizona State coach. That's a dark horse for this job. Mm-hmm. Because he's very, like, diehard, like, oh, I'm never going to leave. But, like, bro, Penn State got enough money to throw
Penn State's Penn State, dog. Yeah, Penn State's Penn State.
And now I've heard Matt Rule's the favorite, but I wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't.
That's because it would be like a homecoming for Matt Rule. We know he's good coach.
He's from State College.
Yeah.
So I can obviously Matt Rule's the easy like pencil in. I've heard Mike Elko from A&M. I don't think he's leaving there, but I love the thought of Kenny Dillingham leaving Arizona State and going to Penn State. Mm-hmm. I think that would be a dream hire besides Matt Rule.
Yeah.
Because they got to get more out of this roster. They had a top 3, maybe not even 3 roster this year, and they are dog shit.
And they're going to have a lot that they have to replace, because think about it. You got 2 of your top running backs going to go to the draft this year, and Nick Singleton.
Aller's out of eligibility.
Aller, he's what? Oh yeah, I forgot he's a senior. So yeah, so he's going to go to the league. Probably going to be a late round.
I have thoughts on him when you're done this.
Yeah. We can go into the Aller talk. I think he just wasn't showcased correctly.
Bro, I am devastated for Drew Aller.
Yeah. I'm not saying...
He would have been a slam dunk first-round pick.
He should have won out last year.
That's what we both said!
Yeah, he should have won out last year.
But he was trying to do the freaking what Ohio State did last year.
Yeah, I think he thought that it was going to be an easier ride for them this year, but you got to think about it. And we've kind of talked about it before. The fact that NIL is like full force right now, even the sucky teams got 5 stars right now. Vandy, Purdue, you got UCLA with Nico Iamaleava. Like, it's crazy.
Close enough.
Was it Iamaleava?
Iamaleava.
Yeah, there we go. I'm not saying it again. Like, the fact that these teams that's also what I like about college football. I get that people are saying that, again, another discussion. That's why I'm going to go over it briefly. That NIL is making it like free agency. Yes, it is. But at the same time, it's making college football more entertaining because you don't know what's going to happen week to week.
Yeah. There's a lot more parity, but at what cost? But
yeah.
Drew Aller, I just feel terrible because bro was a slam dunk first-round pick, and now is he higher than a 7th-round pick?
I saw a comment that I thought you would appreciate. It was like, Drew Aller messed up. He should have went out he should have got drafted last year and getting Brian Daboll fired right now. Oh, I have me crying, bro.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I was crying when I saw that comment. Bro, it was hilarious. Hilarious.
Oh, my God. But
said he could have been getting Brian Daboll fired right now.
Scatterboo.
Said he could have been getting Brian Daboll fired right now. Oh, my gosh. Yo, internet's undefeated, bro.
Dude, that is hilarious because Giants fans listening to this right now are like,
I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
They're like, nah, we're good. We got ours.
But yeah, man. Because think about it, Quinn Ewers was a 7th-round pick, and
Yeah.
has Aller ever looked better than Quinn Ewers?
No, and I
No,
didn't
but
think
that's
Quinn
what I'm
Ewers was
saying.
that good. Yeah.
So like Quinn Ewers was a 7th-round pick, dude. If this is an Achilles, I'm worried Aller's going to go undrafted.
Aller got too much Flacco in him, and not the good playoff Flacco.
He doesn't have elite Joe in him.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I feel terrible for him. I feel gutted, but I mean,
I'd never want to see him get hurt, or because again, he still had a chance to turn the season around. Like even they're not. We know they're not going to win the Natty.
That's the
we
thing.
know
Like, your choices have consequences, and unfortunately, his are not good ones.
Yeah.
But speaking of good ones, and we kind of hit on these guys, man. The exciting whites of Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboo. They upset the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday Night Football.
Smacked him. BTA. You know I love that. You know I love to say that. BTA. Smacked that. I didn't see this.
What's that stand for, Jordan? For those
Belt to ass for the people in the back who don't know what that means.
Like when you misbehaved when you was a child and your daddy said, "Wha-cha!"
BTA. So whenever I say that or Cole says that, know if that's what that means.
Yeah. Dude, this is totally... Did you see that Jameson Williams celebration on Sunday Night Football?
No, why is he always doing crazy celebrations?
Did you not hear about it?
No. Do you remember the one last year where he was humping the ground? He was stroking the ground?
I'm not going to reenact it. He grabbed the hair with one hand and then was doing BTA with the other.
I know he got flagged for that. He didn't get flagged? Was he doing the pumps too?
No, he wasn't doing
I was about to say.
But
that would have made it funnier.
He was doing the...
Oh, like swinging. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't think they know what that means. I'm going to be real. I don't think the refs know what that means.
It's just a bunch of old white dudes. They have no
Because I'll be seeing that all the time, more than I should. Yeah, they did. If they knew what that meant, he'd get an unsportsmanlike on the spot. On the spot. Yeah, they definitely don't know what that means.
Sitting there watching it, and he scored. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And Haley's like, "What?" I was like, "You didn't see that?"
You didn't know what that meant?
No, she wasn't looking.
Oh, I was about to say that means slinging that thing.
She scored because she saw him running in, but then she looked down and I was like, "What the fuck?"
He
and
does the most outlandish celebrations.
Bro, remember last year when Amon-Ra said,
Yeah.
They told him, they said if he did one more, they could throw the flag.
J-Mo last year was acting like he had a girl in prone because he was freaking. You know what position I'm talking about? Full push-up mode. Yo, straight pile driver. I was like, what's wrong with this dude? Yo.
Oh my god. This is some elite podcasting right now. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that's definitely gonna get clipped. All right. But back to the Giants, man.
Shout out Castro 4PF.
Shout out Castro.
Shout out your local
I can already see
bum.
this segment now. Colin Jordan showed instructions on how to. Like, no, YouTube, no, he didn't.
Oh my gosh.
But the exciting whites, man, they completely saved Brian Daboll's job, in my opinion. And you called it about the Eagles, man, with that offense. It stuttered real bad.
Yeah. Also, I know you saw how fast Dayball was going to that tent to make sure that Jackson
I forgot about that. Bro, I saw a tweet that was
like, is he good?
Nah, he didn't. That's not what he said. He opened that door. He said, "You better clear that motherfucker."
We saw one Russell Wilson thrower ran over to the tent. Yo, he actually ran over to the tent after Russell Wilson threw one pass. And he was like, "Oh, hell no!"
That was after he berated the neurologist on the sideline. Did you see that?
Yes.
The old dude
I saw
in
it.
the suit?
Yeah. I saw
Russ
it.
threw one pass. He turned around. He said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he was hot. And he was like, "Get back out here!" That's when he ran up to the tent. Yo, didn't Scatterbo go to the tent too?
I saw a tweet when Scatterboo went in. It was like Cam Scatterboo went in there just to make sure Jackson Dart could spell CTE correctly.
Yo, you know what they call him? A legit idiot.
A genuine idiot. Gunnar Olszewski. But, bro, that was hilarious. Scatterboo went in there. I saw a tweet. He was like, he was a lost dog just wandering in there. He saw his owner Dayball go in there. He just wanders behind him.
Dayball had to go check on my boy. He was like, no, this can't be. Got an Uncle Russ. He'd rather put Jameson than Russ, bro. I guarantee he would.
I guarantee it.
Jameson threw for 3 touchdowns along with the 3 picks.
Facts. But, bro, what are the Eagles going to do about this offense?
I think AJ's gone. If they continue to... Before the trade deadline, if they're... I'm saying if they lose the next couple, I think he's gone. If not, they're going to keep it as is, and they might right the ship. But if they don't right the ship and it just continues to go down and people are getting frustrated, I'm seeing AJ out of there. They like Smitty enough.
I'm just not...
They like Smitty enough for him to be their one.
But that's tough when you're...
It's not like AJ gets targets over him anyway.
Yeah, but it's tough when you're in your Super Bowl window to justify trading a guy like that.
I completely agree with you. You're literally 1 year removed from a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't blow it up now. But it's also not like we haven't had this problem previously with them as far as AJ being frustrated, them having an incompetent offense to begin the season or to end the season.
Yeah.
It's the same story.
I don't know. We'll find out. But the Eagles, they got to get it in gear, man. But we can spend 60 seconds doing this next one. I don't have shit for an analysis.
The Broncos-Jets game? Right? Or which one you want to go into?
I was about to jump into Ravens-Rams, but yeah, we can do
we can do that. Let's do Broncos-Jets. We can skip Ravens-Rams if you want to.
Okay. Broncos-Jets 13-11 in London, and I actually feel bad for England that they had to. That was their game of the week.
-10 net passing yards.
That's
and they wanted to say Aaron Rodgers was the problem. Thank you, Jets. Thank you, Jets. I'll say it again. Thank you, Jets. Also, shout out to Mike Tomlin because I tried to tell people that Justin Fields couldn't throw the ball. Everybody was, Justin Fields was good for y'all. I don't know why you re-signed him. I'm like, I don't see it. I've been saying that. You know I've been saying that. I said I would have been okay if we did, but I'm not mad that we didn't. Why? Because the man cannot pass the ball. I've been saying it.
He just taking too many sacks. He was seeing ghosts out there, in my opinion.
Dude, it's not even that. He's just too late with his reads. He's getting Garrett Wilson and all his other receivers killed.
He just needs to have the screw it mentality. Like, dude, you have Garrett Wilson. When in doubt, throw him the ball.
Before this game, Garrett Wilson was leading the AFC in every statistical category for receiving. Not anymore.
That's crazy. Yeah, Denver, another week of it being ugly, but hey, they're winning, so who cares?
That defense is real, dog.
I tried to say that.
Yeah, that defense is real. Nick Bonino is making a case for Depoy, which he probably will win
paid too, so you know he's playing free.
If he stays on this pace, he definitely is going to win Depoy.
That'd be sick. It's cool. It's cool for it to be out of the typical Miles T.J. Hendrickson category.
Yeah,
that's why when Pat Surtain won, I was like, yes.
I didn't think they were going to give it to a corner.
I didn't think so either.
I don't remember the last time a corner's won. Oh, Stephon Gilmore. I'm tripping. Gilmore.
Yeah, I forgot
Gilmore
about
did.
that.
Yeah, Gilmore
Did
won.
Trayvon Diggs win it the year he had all those interceptions?
Nah, he was like defensive rookie of the year, I think.
Oh,
because the
rookie. The only other corners I could think of maybe winning was like Sherman and Revis Island.
Yeah,
but I don't even know if those guys.
I don't think Sherman won. Did he? No, I don't think so.
I don't know. He was straps for a while.
I don't think Sherman or Revis won.
Revis not winning is a travesty.
Yeah, I don't think Revis won that year either.
Sherm, I'm like, okay, I get it. But Revis not winning during that prime year.
That prime year was crazy.
It's the greatest corner year of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's off-season fodder. Speaking of off-season fodder, is it spring training yet in Baltimore? Because this season, everyone's like, oh, watch out for the Ravens. Like, oh, geez, you have 2 brain cells.
No disrespect to y'all, because you know I respect y'all as an organization. Why in the heck did they have y'all winning the division still last week? Like, why the odds makers finally changed their tune?
Because people still think the Steelers are going to fall off.
Which we probably will, but it still may be enough to win the division at this point.
You're going to win the division. I will give you the crown right now. I will clap it up for you as a congratulations right now.
I'm only saying no because I don't know what Cincy's going to do.
Joe Burrow's not going to come back because there's
no, but I'm saying if Flacco's if they beat us, that's definitely going to be a plus. And if they stay afloat and at least hover around 500 by the time Burrow comes back, it's a possibility. I'm just saying.
You have to beat the Bengals. You have to bury them. Kick them
I
while
know.
they're down.
Did you see what Jamar Chase said?
No.
He said, I promise you, I'm not making this up. He said, yeah, we know the Steelers going to come in here and try to raw dog us and kill us.
Oh, I did see that. He said they gonna get physical with us.
My man said raw dog. He
No, I
literally
know.
said raw dog.
He followed it up by saying they gonna get physical.
He said they gonna come in here and try to kill us. They gonna raw dog us, but we gonna be ready. I was like, bro, whoa, dog. You know, it'd be funny.
Got one thing on his mind.
If we beat him and then afterwards, this is like Bengals have been raw dog. No rubber, no Jimmy.
Bro, can you imagine if the freaking Steelers social media team after you guys win do
Our social media team's actually pretty funny.
No, but
so,
I'm saying like the word raw, plus sign, and then
a dog. I would love it if they did that. If they do that, I feel like they would only do that on Twitter though.
That's fine.
I feel like people only got the balls to do that on Twitter. It'd be nice though. I would cry, bro.
But yeah, the Ravens, they lost to the Rams. Rams didn't look good at all, but Puka got injured, so.
Only thing that got there, because y'all still could have won that game if you had put Huntley in sooner, in my opinion. Also,
No,
I think that goal line stand also like woke the Rams up.
Yeah, I don't understand how Derrick Henry can't score there, but I digress. But moving on to the next game, and this game was shockingly closer. I put on our TikTok that this was going to be a biblical ass beating, and it was not. It was a very tight game. The Cardinals at the Colts. Colts win 31-27. I thought it was going to be BTA the whole game. And
I also said you don't know what Jacoby you gonna get. I don't know.
I didn't think we were getting the good Jacoby. I'll say it like that.
Yeah, because Jacoby is like, again, you don't want him starting for more than like 2 to 3 games if you need him to start that long. So again, he probably gonna play 1 or 2 more good games if Kyler's still out by then. But after that, you're gonna want to take him out that lineup. I'm tell you that right now. It's not even that he turns the ball over crazy. It's just I feel like he just has a fall off afterwards.
No, that makes sense. How soon does the Cardinals coach get canned?
That's a good question. I think the Callahan firing might have put stuff into
I was
motion.
saying with Gannon and McDaniel, I think they're the 2 that are next.
Yeah.
But
I think McDaniel before Gannon, though.
The Colts are a good team, man. They're finding ways to win, which is what good
That's
teams
why
do.
I think
Jonathan Taylor's playing like a top 5 running back, and hey, Daniel Jones is still doing Daniel Jones stuff. But did you hear about that freak injury to AR?
Yeah, because he was working with a resistance band and smacked himself in the eye. Had to go to the hospital.
That's why I will never ever use one of those.
Yeah.
Never.
They say he had to go to the hospital for that, bro.
He had to get plastic surgery because it like scarred so bad.
And then somebody else got hurt too.
Charvarius Ward in pregame warmups. He got trucked by a tight end and his head bounced off the ground with no helmet. I don't know how that happens.
I'm sorry, I pictured it, and it was just funny, just him going tonk.
No, that's literally what it was. Like he went up for a ball and like the tight end like hit him in the chest and he landed it. Wah, wah, wah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, with no helmet too. That's scary.
Those are 2 of the freakiest pregame injuries I've ever heard.
And they happened in the same game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Unreal.
Also, when did Charvarius Ward get on the Colts?
Oh, he signed in the offseason.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's when. Remember we were talking about the Niners, and I said that they lost him, and that was something I was concerned about.
Yeah.
But this next game is also scary. Somehow the Dolphins almost beat the Chargers. Chargers win 29-27 thanks to a walk-off field goal from Dicker, the kicker. But the Dolphins, I don't know, man. I think this is more of the Chargers blowing it than the Dolphins coming back, because the Dolphins to me look like they have no fight.
Yeah.
Like Tua publicly burying his teammates is crazy.
Yeah, I think. Oh, you talking about the interview that he had where he was like, "Yeah, we got people coming in late." Da, da, da. Didn't somebody call him out? Former Dolphins player was like, he's speaking and he's the main culprit or something like that. I forgot who it was.
But you know what's crazy was that NFL insider Tom Pelissero like reached out to the Dolphins like, "Hey, what's Tua talking about?" And he said he reached out to multiple sources and all of them had the same response. What the hell is Tua talking about?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't want to say what I think it might be.
Dude, they're the ultimate bad vibes team in the NFL right now.
I think Tua should have retired 2 years ago.
Oh, you think it's CTE already?
I'm not putting that on nobody. I'm just saying, it just seems like.
I mean, multiple fencing up is not good news.
Just tell me he don't seem different from that shy, carefree guy who first came into the league. He's got tattoos and stuff.
I mean, he's definitely different, but a lot of people were saying that, like, oh, since he's a paid man, he just doesn't care anymore.
It may be it, but you know what? I'm not going to put anything on anybody. Hopefully, they. I don't want the Dolphins to be great because they're in the AFC, but
here's
for
the thing
the sake
about
of
Mike
people's
McDaniel.
jobs,
He's an elite offensive coordinator, but he can't be a head coach because players don't respect him.
he's just a weird guy.
Well, that's what I'm
think,
saying. When he's an offensive coordinator, he's elite because when you're the coordinator, you can be
you
buddy
can just
buddy
focus
with
on
everyone.
that. Yeah,
Well, you can be buddy buddy with everyone. He wants to be everyone's friend. When you're the head coach, you got to be a prick.
yeah.
And he just doesn't have that. The coordinators are supposed to be buddy buddies with the players,
Exactly.
not the head coach.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. I think he should have been fired after that Carolina game, but I think he'll be fired within the next month. Next up, we have the Patriots at the Saints. The Patriots won 25-19. I heard this was one of the worst officiated games of all time.
I didn't even see this game.
Like everything was in the Saints' favor, and there was multiple bullshit calls against the Patriots, and the Patriots still found a way to win, dude. And watch out for the Patriots, man. We have been saying it. With their schedule, they could easily make the playoffs this year.
I'm about to say I had them at 8 wins, but the way that they're going, I think they might get to 10.
I had them at eight wins as well, but 10 is very attainable right now with who they have left on their schedule. And as long as
like we
they
were
keep
saying,
playing,
and if the Bills keep playing like they're playing, first off, their defense has been hurt, and even with that, hasn't been playing up to the standard that they usually do. Josh Allen, I think they're going to make a play at a receiver at this deadline. They got to.
They have to.
We'll
get into their game later, but the Patriots, man, they are so sneaky. They are lurking right now. They got an elite coach. They got a quarterback that's blossoming more and more with every game. And the talent, dude, it's not a very deep roster. They're definitely over exceeding right now.
They're the Titans. They're the Titans, just in the form of the Patriots.
Yeah. There's one common denominator there, but if you're the Saints, just don't fire Kellen Moore. He is not the problem.
I just think they're an old roster.
They're old. And they're $100 million over the cap.
They just need to blow it up.
Yeah.
What you need to do is trade Chris Olave
and
to a
Alvin
team
Kamara,
in Pittsburgh.
And Cam Jordan.
Trade them both to a team in Pittsburgh.
Just trade anyone over the age of 28.
Cam Jordan can stay where he's at, though. You know I don't like Cam after what he said about Big Ben. You know I don't like Cam after what he said about Big Ben. Yeah.
Not my fight, but speaking of Big Ben, Steelers beat the Browns 23-9. Jordan, how we feeling?
BTA. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're probably gonna get demonetized for that. YouTube, I apologize.
Violence.
I had flashbacks. Anyway. TMI. Was that too much? Yeah, it was a little too much.
We're the only two that know, so.
Anyway. This game, honestly, from the first half score, you would have thought that this was going to be a close game.
It was also honestly, a snooze fest in the first half.
It was a snooze fest. It was honestly just the Browns defense playing like the Browns defense. We had to settle for a couple field goals. We were driving the ball. It's just like they nutted up when they were supposed to. Again, the Browns had one of the top defensive units in the NFL, so I didn't think it was going to be a cakewalk. But that second half, boy, Nick Herbig, purely from a pass rusher perspective, might be our best pass rusher. I don't mean like impacting the whole game. I mean, from a pure pass rusher, he might be the best pass rusher on our team right now.
Over TJ Watt.
He is unguardable right now. Unguardable. He is having himself a year to the point where it's making Alex Highsmith expendable.
I agree with that because you also
now,
have
if you're saying I'm getting Chris Olave, or this is not going to happen because, like you said, I highly doubt that they'll trade him. But in the case that they do, AJ Brown, get Highsmith out of town. I'm fine with Herbig starting on the other side, but now that we have like a big three pass rush duo,
with
we still have Cam Hay, Jack Sawyer in the wings, who actually has been playing pretty decently lately.
I've been beating the drum on that guy.
Derek Harmon is looking like a first-round pick. Had another sack this game.
Looking like a meatball.
Yeah, Derek Harmon. I love Derek Harmon, man. We're finally putting Keanu Benton where he's supposed to be at instead of trying to put him at nose all the time. Y.A. Black, he's there. Again, he's not having an impact that I thought he would, but it's also because we're not giving him that many snaps now that we're like fully healthy. JPJ's back. JPJ had a great game. You better catch those interceptions though. He dropped one in the freaking end zone.
Hey, you know what they say? Tips and overthrows.
So JPJ was back. He had a good game. Jalen Ramsey, dog. You saw his interview. What he said?
Maybe.
He said, "Man, I'm gonna tell my kids about this one." He said,
yeah, because he had the most sacks.
With T.J. Watt and Myles Garrett, I had 2 sacks. Herbrick had 2 sacks too. Him and Herbig led the team in sacks. But yeah, we've had, I think it's 17 sacks in the past 3 games. We're finally starting to come alive. We're top 3 in the league in turnovers. Would have been, I think, would have definitely been first if we had caught all the interceptions that Dylan Gabriel threw us this game. I counted at least 4 that were dropped. At least. At the very least. But on the offensive side of the ball, offensive line looked really, really, really good. I think there was only 3 pressures like the whole game. Myles Garrett ain't do jack.
Yeah, he was pretty wrapped up.
Yeah, I want people to stop talking about Myles Garrett like he's the second coming. Now, again, he's an athletic freak. I'm not saying I wouldn't take him on my team. But it's no comparison with him and TJ to me, baby. You know, the proof is in the pudding.
That's fair.
The proof is in the pudding. I'm just saying.
TJ's like a franchise guy. Myles Garrett feels more like a mercenary, like a hired gun.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. But Aaron Rodgers, that's a bad
You
man.
guys using that 6th offensive lineman has really started to work wonders.
Oh, yeah, because like even the running back by committee approach is working because all of them have like a different skill set. You got your zone runner in Caleb Johnson. You got your in-between the tackles yet explosive with Jalen Warren. You got your scat back with Kenneth Gainwell. Everybody does something different. They all bring something to the table. With the line playing, even Broderick on his ones with Myles Garrett played really well. So it's our line, the trajectory is going up. I'm excited about that. DK and Aaron got something going, bro. They're
homeboys.
Yeah, man. That little slant and go for the touchdown. Oh my gosh.
Every one of his touchdowns, I feel like, has been that.
Yeah, it was the slant going to touch, and then the rolling out to the right, cross body to Connor Hayward in the end zone. That was vintage Aaron right there. Oh my god!
He even hit him with the.
If Chris Collinsworth saw that, that's a little Mahomey right there, don't you think?
We can get into him when we talk about that game. I'm officially done with him.
I know you were texting me. You were so pissed off, but.
Bro, because he's just, every single time the Chiefs do anything remotely positive or it's a penalty on the lines, he is just gluck 3,000 in.
Yeah, he's gawking.
Tua, straight up.
Yeah, don't start because I lost my first game this week. I don't want to talk about it.
I wasn't even talking about that.
Yeah. It's not even my fault. I lost by 20, and that's because I forgot to put freaking somebody got hurt and didn't play, and I forgot to take him out of the lineup, and I ended up losing by 20. I was sick. Brutal. So it's by user error that I lost.
But do you think Dylan Gabriel's a guy?
No.
I don't either.
The playbook on him is slant route, out route. Slant route, out route.
Well, here's the thing.
Slant route, out route.
He's a lefty, so...
Route, out route.
But here's the thing. Short, noodle arm, not the fastest guy on the planet. What's his superpower? You know what I mean?
Only thing that you can say...
is his processing.
And the thing is, it's like I think, now don't get me wrong, I definitely think his processing and his ability to read defense is NFL caliber. I just don't think the physicals like match up with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because like he gets the ball out so fast, but it's like either it gets tipped at the line or his I'm not gonna lie, his receivers did drop a couple. I will say that as well, but some of them were just bad throws.
But here's the thing: like Kyler is short, but he can do it because he's fast.
Kyler also has the arm though, for a short dude.
But speaking of short dudes, the Panthers beat the Cowboys 30-27. I low key called this one.
Also, people were saying I was crazy when I said if you get GP a real quarterback, he's going to put up top 5 receiver numbers. Look what he's doing now.
No, I believed it. I just didn't know if he was going to lock in. But dude, Rico Dowdle, you want to talk about locking in or strapping in?
What did he say? He was like, they ain't strapping.
Yeah, because before the game, like during the week, he was talking shit, saying they better strap in because I'm coming. And then when he put BTA and put up 230 some yards, set a franchise record, he said they wasn't strapped in.
Yeah, back 200 yards from scrimmage for Rico Dowdle. That's amazing, bro.
Dude, the Cowboys are literally what we thought the Bengals were going to be.
Rico Dowdle is such a random dude to be leading the league in rushing. Like, think about it. I don't think he cracked 50 like the first 3 games of the season.
No, because of Chuba.
And then he just all of a sudden 200. I'm like, what the freak? Where did that come from?
Yeah,
I didn't see this in Dallas. I don't understand. I think he's either. Well, I know. Granted, they are playing some bad defenses. That helps when you're playing like the 2 worst rushing defenses in the NFL. But also at the same time, I think he's just playing pissed off. I gotta applaud the man. Yeah. On the opposite side, Dak is doing what we said he would, playing MVP level, but the defense is just not holding up for Dallas, man.
That's what I'm saying. Dallas is everything that we thought the Bengals were going to be.
They are. I'm about to say they are literally the NFC's Bengals this year.
Yeah, and there's nothing they can do about it unless they score 40 a game. There's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah.
But this next game, it was a great game, but it was also low key a dud. 20-12, Seahawks beat the Jaguars in Jacksonville. I mean, the Seahawks just keep proving that they're a legit team, and the Jaguars, they kind of lost a little legitness points, in my opinion. They're still kind of legit.
You know how
frisky.
I felt about them anyway.
Well, they're frisky. They're right on the edge of legit versus pretender. Yeah. But the Seahawks, man, they keep solidifying it. I mean, they got a couple bad losses, but hey.
I know Seahawks fans were a little upset when they traded DK, but JSN is proving that it was not needed. That he was not needed.
Yes, JSN has been playing top 5.
And honestly, I know DK in the first 2 years of his career, over 1,000 yards, 12 or 10 plus touchdowns. JSN on the pace that he's on right now looks like he's going to exceed that. So
here's the thing: when JSN was coming out, we never denied that he could be this good. It was just, can he stay on the field?
I just didn't think that he was going to get a chance.
Yeah.
To be a true one. I thought he was going to go somewhere where they were just going to use him as First off, I didn't think he was going to line up outside that much in the NFL, especially since everybody wanted to talk about his speed.
Yeah, his durability too.
Yeah. So I thought he was not going to be strictly slot, but I thought he was going to be mostly slot.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to have that Lad McConkey type role.
Lad McConkey.
Yeah.
But hey, man, shout out to Sam Darnold. He's still playing like he did last year. So he could
and that's
be
all
their
they needed.
guy.
Yeah, that's all they needed. Again, this goes back to the overarching conversation about letting quarterbacks develop, man. Let these dudes develop.
What do you think about Trevor Lawrence then? Because he's what's holding the Jaguars
No, that's
back.
different. He sucks.
Which is so crazy because when he was coming out, he was the whole can't miss prospect.
Yeah, I was a fan. I thought that dude was going to be
I thought he was going to be gold jacket.
I thought he was going to be a dog. And then you realize Jacksonville, I don't know.
All right, this next game, we literally don't have to do any analysis. Raiders 20, Titans 10. Moving on. Packers beat the Bengals 27-18. This was Joey Flacco's first start for the Bengals, and Packers, they won, but they didn't beat their ass like we thought they were going to.
Yeah, I also think I feel like Packers are still kind of figuring it out, how to use all their pieces, because they still got a lot on the offensive side they got to figure out. Except for Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is a dog.
Yeah.
Absolute stud, and rushed for 2 touchdowns in this game.
He's also playing a top 5 running back.
Yeah, he's a dog, man. This looks like. What was the year that Josh Jacobs led the league in rushing? Was it 2019?
No, it was 2022.
2022. Okay. Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right. 2022, 2023.
But dude, best running backs in football right now: Bijan, Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor. I just said one earlier. Who was I missing? Oh, Rico Dowdle.
Surprisingly, that's crazy.
Yeah, surprisingly. But all jokes aside, Bijan, Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor, in no particular order. I mean, is it even close with those 3?
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Packers, they just need to get a rhythm, man. Like, they're just like, they're very clunky. They're not really, like, doing what they need to do. They're winning, but they're not, like...
Yeah.
Which is
That's
when
why...
they traded for Micah Parsons, we thought they were going to do that.
Yeah, and also why I'm like, I'm not really that scared of them when they come to Pittsburgh. I'm going to be real. I'm not that scared of them when they come to Pittsburgh.
I don't hate that. I'm scared when we go to Lambeau, but I don't hate that you're not scared that they're coming to your town.
Yeah, I'm not scared that they're coming to Pittsburgh. Again, I know that they're a great team, and I know that's a very losable game, but I'm not scared.
Bro, please beat the Bengals. They're 2-4. They're hanging on by a thread. You know they're hanging on by a thread.
We got to get them out of there, bro.
Bro, we just have got to get them to 8 losses before Burrow gets back.
Yeah.
8. I think 8's the magic number because I don't think 9-8's getting in.
I don't like y'all, but I wouldn't say I strongly hate y'all. The Bengals and the Browns, I cannot stand. Like, it boils my blood just to talk about them. I would love for the Bengals. Is my friend. I would love for the Bengals to just not exist. The Browns. I would
love for the Bengals and Browns to go 9-8 every year. They never make the playoffs.
I don't even want them to win 9. I want them to go 5-10 every year.
No.
And just have us fighting for the division.
9-8 every year. They never make the playoffs, but they never get a top 5 pick.
Let's say in those 9-8 seasons, we both sweep them.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. That's 4 losses for each team right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Or you could do 8-9. That works too.
Yeah.
8-9, so they're not.
I say 8-9, just so there's not a chance.
They're not even 500. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this next game, man, dude, were we right about Baker Mayfield, man?
He's a dog, man.
MVP favorite right now. Easy.
Let me go into it, and then I'm gonna let you take off.
Go for it.
No Emeka Ibuka, no Bucky Irvin, no Mike Evans, no Chris Godwin, no Jalen McMillan. Tez is his best receiver.
Tez Johnson?
Yeah, Tez is his best receiver right now. And he's still putting up 30 on the Niners. Cole, take it away, my guy.
Now, I will start by saying them losing Fred Warner was absolutely devastating.
Oh, yeah, T's and P's.
Yeah, that was nasty. That was
nasty.
If you've seen the Dak Prescott injury, you've seen the Fred Warner injury.
It was dislocated and broken, right?
Yeah.
What did they say? Okay.
Yeah, it was a carbon copy. It was ugly. It was nasty. It's terrible to see. But the Bucs, dude, they are beyond injured on offense. They're on like their 4th left tackle. They're on like their 4th at every offensive lineman position. They are on their 5th receiver. Their 2nd and 3rd running backs. But Baker said he don't give a damn.
Yeah, that 3rd down run, that 3rd and long run, dog.
Dude.
Freaking dog.
Baker keeps playing like this. He has to be MVP.
I agree. I agree.
I'm so happy for him, man. I've been one of his biggest supporters.
Man, we said this man was top 5. We've been beating the drum all offseason that this man was top 5. Y'all want to talk all that mess. Don't hop on the bandwagon now. That's all I got to say. When he throws for 40 touchdowns and the Bucs win 11 games, 11, 12 games, don't come chatting to us. You said what?
Bucs are the 1 seed.
Oh, Bucs are the ones. I wouldn't be surprised. Don't come back to us.
They have the best record in the NFC right now.
The NFC's wide open.
AFC's wide open.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
But, man, this next game, bro. When I tell you this game boiled my fucking blood, dude.
Hey, real quick, who's first in the AFC?
That would be the Indianapolis Colts.
Fair. Okay.
Bro, the Chiefs winning 30-17 against the Lions. When I tell you this game boiled my fucking blood, bro. Oh, my God. You all have got to go check out our Twitter because I went on a nuclear rampage. Should I fire off some of these?
I'm going to let you go ahead.
Should I fire off some of these tweets live on the pod?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's get these pulled up, man, because I had a nuclear meltdown on there. All right, let's go all the way to the beginning. Here we go. First one. More Chiefs bullshit. A flag well after he scored for a pre-snap penalty. I cannot state enough how much I fucking hate the Chiefs. Fuck the Chiefs. Dude, that play... Okay, here's my thing. Was it technically a penalty? Yes. And if they called that, like, because you know how most pre-snap penalties, as soon as the ball snapped, they throw the flag, plays dead. If they would have did that, totally fine. Would have been not pissed whatsoever. I get it, bro. It is the fact that they scored and then celebrated, and the PAT team and the field goal block team are both out there, lined up, ready to go. And the stupid fucking Terry McCauley rules analyst, who has maybe a brain cell and a half, is like, oh, well, it's not challengeable, it's not reviewable, but if they drop a flag now... and as the refs are sitting there and they drop a flag, telling me it's not reviewable.
I'm about to really piss you off.
What?
Travis Kelce didn't catch that.
Bro, I'm getting to that.
Travis Kelce didn't catch that.
And here's the thing, I'm not even mad about that because there's been so many instances in the NFL where the catch is questionable and they sprint to the line and hurry up and snap.
That thing hit the ground and bounced in his arms, and they called that a catch. That is crazy to me.
I've seen some crazier shit get called a catch, but normally they overturn it. But I that one didn't make me as mad. But let's see. Here we go. It's annoying as shit how anytime the Chiefs get a penalty in their favor or do literally anything positive, fucking Chris Collinsworth gets zipper burn on the broadcast. It's annoying and he needs to hang it up, especially when the Chiefs are on. At flag on the take 23.
Question. Outside of the Chiefs gawking, how do you feel about Collinsworth as a commentator?
I don't hate him, just mostly because his voice is nostalgic for me. You know, growing up and hearing his voice, he was in the Madden games, always on like prime time.
Oh,
so, like,
only Mahomes.
That's what's doing it in for me. Because like he wasn't even like this with Brady or Peyton or Ben or Aaron. He's called so many great quarterbacks, but it's just something about Mahomes. He's just tying his hair back and getting to work. Like
tying his hair back is crazy. Is wild. Holy crap. Tying his hair back is wild. Man said, he got another throw in.
He's just dreaming of doing that Jameson Williams celebration with Mahomes.
Yeah, I was ready to say something so crazy. I was ready to say he's spitting on it and catching it at the bottom. He's doing the patuh and catching it at the bottom. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's doing tricks.
What the fuck happened?
Oh
my god!
Yeah, I think we're
going
definitely
on?
in trouble for that one. We're probably gonna get in trouble for that one.
Thank God most people don't watch this far into the episode.
Oh my gosh, they're missing comedy gold here. I'm trying to tell you, we be dropping stuff, bro.
Bro, I try to clip it and put it out on socials, but
some of the stuff I don't know if we can. That's one of them episode nuggets you just have to see.
Be a Twitter only.
Not
post.
definitely. It's a Twitter only freaking clip.
But I mean, the Chiefs, they're just. It's. How did the Chiefs have 0 penalties in that game? Also, check our Twitter. I posted every single penalty the Chiefs committed.
Oh, there were so many holes that I saw where they were mauling people. Mauling people. They were mauling people. They weren't calling no type of flag. Yeah, that's the one.
Here's the catch you're referencing.
Come on. How's that a catch?
Well, here's the thing, and this tweet says it perfectly. I know a lot of people are saying that this should have been incomplete, but the rules clearly state that if a receiver established himself as a Kansas City Chief, it is a completed catch.
That's funny. That's actually funny.
And then look at this hold from Tay-Tay's boyfriend too.
That's
right in front of the ref.
That's awful.
But yeah.
Chiefs fans want to complain that we're just not good or that they're just better. But when it's stuff that's as egregious as that and some of the stuff that they've gotten in playoffs, they got to understand where the hate is coming from. They were the darlings of the NFL when Tom Brady... That's crazy. When Tom Brady was still in the league, Think about it. We were rooting for the Chiefs. We wanted them to dethrone the Patriots. For the first couple years of the dynasty, we were like, oh, yeah,
Bro,
the Chiefs.
I said it too when it started. I was like, I need to root for the Chiefs as much as I can now because I know I'm going to hate them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember you saying it. And exactly what happened.
I'm glad I enjoyed it when I did.
Yeah, because nobody's enjoying it now.
But speaking of enjoying it when you could, man, that window shut for Buffalo. It's like, it's never shut when you employ Josh.
Can I say something?
What?
We got a lot of shit. We got a lot of shit for our Buffalo
We got
take,
a lot of shit for that.
Huh? You better
They're
post this,
0-2
bro.
since that.
Post this, bro. I'm telling you. Post this. Y'all were getting at my boy, getting at me, saying, well, don't give everybody podcast equipment, all this craziness. I'm just saying, we don't look that crazy right now.
They're 0-2 since that clip came out.
We don't look that crazy right now. They lost to a team in division that they supposedly that they're supposedly supposed to rule over. They lost to a Falcons team who we don't even know what they are yet.
Yeah.
Don't
John Robinson and company.
Don't at me. This is the first time in Falcons franchise history that they had a 150-yard rusher and receiver. And it was on the Buffalo Bills. So don't at me. I'm just saying.
And they're going to show up and be like, oh, but we're so injured.
Yeah. After all that mess that y'all just talked, I don't want to hear none of that. None of it. Look at the Bucks. Talking about injuries. I don't want to hear nothing. Next man up. That's the mentality.
Right? Yeah. And the Bills, like our good one of the flag throwers, Bill Sports, he literally said, like, it just is crazy to him how much they just refuse to invest in their defense.
If they still got Josh Allen, I don't want to hear no complaints. I'm only giving the Ravens a pass and the Cincinnati a pass because...
No, do not give the Ravens a pass.
Listen, y'all both have... Well, I ain't gonna lie. Even with Lamar, you guys were kind of iffy. But still, top 5 quarterbacks, Lamar top 2, probably not 2, at their positions. And they're out the game. That changes the whole dynamic of your team. The Bills still got Josh Allen. I don't want to hear any excuses. This is your... I can't say that. This is your MVP. This is the dude that you guys said deserved the MVP over Lamar Jackson. So show me something. Put the cape on.
Come on, do something.
Show Haley that you deserve her.
And then, bro, Michael Penix, like, he didn't wow me. And I don't know. It's just... It was an underwhelming 250 yards and a touchdown, in my opinion.
Oh, I thought he played well. I really do.
I'm
played
not a
well.
believer. I don't know.
I get it. I don't think he'll ever be top 5, but I think Penix is going to be good. I really do.
You think Penix is going to have playoff success?
In the right circumstances, if they get the right matchup, yes. Like if they get Bears Commanders or somebody like that, yeah.
Speaking of Bears
Possibly.
Commanders, the Bears beat the Commanders by 1 in
Well, that's funny
DC.
that
They
that's
got
the
revenge
next
for that Hail Mary.
That's hilarious that this is the next game. Also, Commanders blew this game. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The turnovers.
Oh, yeah.
This game almost was close to being a blowout, and they let the Bears back in.
And then DeAndre Swift happened.
Yeah, first, tell me that DeAndre Swift touchdown didn't remind you of that Le'Veon Bell touchdown against the Bengals back in like 2017, where
really
Ben hit him down the sideline. He literally, the Bengals player thought he was out of bounds, and he just kept running. And it was like a 30-yard touchdown when he should have been out of bounds after like 10 yards. It was crazy. And it reminded me of that run so much. DeAndre Swift had the most...
Commanders this year?
What are they?
Yeah. They're 3-3.
Yeah, I have no idea. They show flashes, but it's just they can't sustain it. I don't think Jaden's playing bad. Yeah, I don't think Jaden's playing bad. I feel like they haven't been giving him the most help. Don't get me wrong.
They definitely miss Terry.
Yeah. Sometimes he does a little too much, but at the same time, he kind of has to play hero ball.
Yeah.
I think the fumble was definitely bad luck just because of like the weather.
Yeah,
and
Bill screwed me in fantasy on that one.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what the Commanders are right now. I don't know what the Bears are right now.
Well, I was getting ready to say, I'm going to go a little higher register here, and don't look now, but Bears are kind of buying what Ben Johnson's selling.
Yeah, but they're doing it at the wrong time because we play them in like a couple weeks. I need them to be
they're
trash.
starting they're starting to buy into what he's selling. I'm just saying.
Caleb's
Watch
starting
out.
to turn it around. He still has too many hero plays where he thinks he's gonna out athletic everybody on the field.
Well, that's going to take time to fully get those out of his system.
Yeah.
But all right, that was the Week 6 recap, bro. I can't believe a third of the season's already done.
Yeah. It's a
so
shame
sad.
that half of these slates we couldn't really even get into because it was just again
Do what?
NFL games were played.
Oh. Well, fortunately for you, more NFL games are getting played.
Yeah.
Let's start Thursday night. The Steelers at the Bengals. Steelers
Hold up.
favored by 5.5.
Before we get into our Week 7, you want me to tell the story of today?
Go for it.
I just thought it'd be a funny thing to put in there. So for those who don't know, I work with the Baltimore Orioles. Today I was in the office. Mr. David Rubenstein, the owner of the Baltimore Orioles, this man's worth a couple bill, walks in the building. His office is close to my desk, like adjacent to my desk. I see him walk in there. I'm shaking. I got my headphones in my ears. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's David Rubenstein. I take my headphones out. I'm like trying to look busy, whatever. They're bringing him water and food, and everybody's like running around trying to cater to him. And I'm like, okay, this is real deal. This is like my boss's boss. The boss of everybody.
It doesn't get any higher on the
pyramid. The boss of everybody.
Yeah.
And long story short, I end up going to the bathroom. I hear click, clack, click, clack. Dress shoes walking behind me. I turn around while I'm in the urinal. Who's behind me? It's Mr. Rubenstein. I'm like, oh, okay. And then he uses the stall next to me. And me being so awkward, I was just like, how you doing, sir? Staring this man in his eyes while we both got our junk in our hand. This is not how I wanted this meeting to go. And he just kind of looked at me, and you could tell he was just like, dude, I'm just here to do my business. And he was just like, hey, how you doing? And just looked down and didn't look up. And I don't think I've ever drained the snake so fast. I think I damn near pissed myself. So I run out the urinal, I wash my hands, and I run out the bathroom as fast as I can, running down the hallway, running. And that was my interaction with Mr. Rubenstein today.
Bro, you walked out of that bathroom with David just under his breath.
The hell going on?
Dog, it had to have been the most awkward. Bro, I was like, how you doing? Looking at this man in his face.
It's like the SpongeBob meme. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, hi, how are you? That's exactly how I probably went down.
Oh, man. But, all right, Jordan. 5.5. Who's covering? Steelers at Bengals. Thursday night football.
Yikes. I'm going Steelers.
I will also be taking the Steelers, and I think they're going to win by 7. That's just my guess. But, all right. Moving on to the next game. London. We got the Rams at the Jaguars. Well, at the Jaguars. Rams favored by 2.5. Call me crazy. I think I'm going to take the Jags here.
Yeah, I think I'm...
The London Jaguars.
I think I'm going to take the Jags. Ooh, wait. What's the line?
2.5.
For the Jags?
Rams are favored.
Give me Rams.
Okay. I don't know, man. Like, if this was played in the States, I'd probably take the Rams, but...
I get what you're saying. Yeah, give me Rams,
like,
though.
Yeah, all right. Moving on to this next game. The Saints at the Bears. Bears favored by 5.5. Yeah, I'll take the Bears.
Give me the Bears.
The Saints, I don't know how much fight they have, and the Bears, they're riding pretty high right now because they avenged that Hail Mary game, so give me them. This next game. Why the fuck is this game?
I already know which one you're talking about.
The Miami Dolphins at the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to pick the Browns just because they're at home. That defense is nuts. I think they're going to have Tua in hell.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm picking the Browns, too. I'm glad that you didn't think I was tripping.
No. I literally picked them for defense alone. This could easily be a 10-0 game.
That would be awful.
Yep. And thank God it's buried in the 1 o'clock. Next up, we have the Patriots at the Titans.
Give me the Pats.
Jesus. Mike
Whoa,
Vrabel's
what's the line?
homecoming to the Titans. Patriots favored by 7.5. I'm going to take the Patriots here. I think Mike Vrabel's going to hang 50
I'll take the Pats at
Titans.
7.5. I'll take the Pats at 7.5. They beat better teams worse.
Well, also, it's Mike Vrabel's first ever time playing the Titans in Tennessee.
He's gonna,
They're going to put 50 on him, in my
He's gonna
opinion.
dog the crap out of him. Yeah.
All right, this next game. Oh, sweet Christ. The Raiders at the Chiefs.
What's the line?
Chiefs favored by 12.5.
Would it be crazy to take the Raiders to cover?
It's not. I'm going to take the Chiefs. The Chiefs don't
Raiders.
normally cover these big spreads, though, but Geno's going to throw some picks, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if they got blown out. Just for the sake of it, I'll choose Raiders.
You normally win these big spread ones. All right, this next game. This next game is definitely going to be one of the better games of the 1 o'clock. The Eagles at the Vikings. Eagles favored by 1.5.
I'm taking the Eagles.
I don't know who's starting for the Vikings. So because of that, I'll take the Eagles. They won't commit to a quarterback yet. All right. God, I can't type. There we go. All right, next up. Oh, my God. They never end. The Panthers at the Jets.
Oh, my gosh. Give me the Panthers.
This has to be where the Jets get their first win, right?
I think the Panthers aren't that bad. Not as bad as we thought they were. I'm going Panthers. Who's favored? Panthers, right?
Yeah, by 1.5.
I'm taking Panthers.
Oh, God damn it. I'll take the Panthers, too. I can't rest on my laurels of knowing that I picked.
Don't take those Jets. They have not showed you otherwise.
No, that's what I'm saying. I can't. I wanted to really badly just to predict their first win, but I cannot. We have 4 games in the 4 o'clock window. That's it? Why do we have another doubleheader of Monday Night Football?
Yeah, they're getting weird with these. We had a Wednesday game that first week, right? That was weird.
Next up, we have the New York Football Giants at the Denver Broncos. Broncos favored by 7.5.
7
I'm
is crazy.
gonna ride with the Giants. Give me the exciting whites plus 7.5.
7? Really 8? Oh, that's rough. Because Broncos' offense is not good. That defense
But which
is
Giants
amazing.
are you getting?
That's true. I feel like they've been riding high, so I feel like this is when they come crashing down, low key. But I just don't see the Broncos beating them by 8.
Yeah, I don't see the Broncos putting up that many points. If I get this pick wrong, I can go to bed that night knowing I bet on the exciting.
Give me Giants to cover. Give me Giants to cover.
That's what I'm saying. I can go to bed knowing that I bet on Scatterbill, and I'm okay with that. You want to bet on the psychopath, not against him. Bro, an adult crayon eater. All right. Next up,
Man, eat paint chips.
we got the Colts at the Chargers. Chargers favored by 1.5. Give me the Colts. Chargers have not looked very good lately.
Yeah,
They barely got by the Dolphins.
Give me the Colts.
Dude, if Indy wins this game, they go to 6-1. Holy. Next game, we have the Commies at the Cowboys. Commies favored by 1.5. Am I crazy for thinking Dallas can win this?
You're not crazy. I'm going to take Commanders, though.
I think I'm going to ride with the Cowboys just because I think this is going to be a shootout, and I think the Cowboys are the type of team that can win a shootout.
They are. It also depends on if Terry is back, whether the Commanders are going to be able to. Again, that Cowboys defense, Commanders going to put up points regardless. Luke McCaffrey might have a career game, but he only get like 1 touch a game.
Right? Oh my God. The Packers at the Cardinals. Does this game get Jonathan Gannon fired?
That's the spread.
Packers favored by 6.5 because Kyler's unknown. I'm going to take the Pack.
Give me the Pack. Although I do
can't-
feel like this is one of those games that the Pack somehow loses.
Yeah, but I just can't. I can't go to bed knowing that I bet on the Cardinals to win. All right, Sunday Night Football. This actually isn't that bad. Falcons at the Niners. Niners favored by 2.5.
Give me Falcons.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I was going to take the Falcons, too. Damn it. All right, well, guess we're both on the Falcons. Plus 2.5 is not a bad line. Honestly, I think Fred Warner being out is a massive play for this because he was one of the main reasons how they stopped the run.
Mm-hmm.
And now that
he's the quarterback of the defense, he's the green dot.
Yeah, Bijan's going to run wild on that defense. Ooh. Bucks at Lions. Lions favored by 5.5. No Brian Branch because he BTA.
I don't like 5.5. I'm taking Bucks to cover.
Dude, you're an asshole. Damn it. I will also be taking the Bucks to cover. Damn it. I was trying to like get cute and like sneak some of these out on you, but you're also picking the same ones. All right. Final game. So that Bucks-Lions game kicks off at 7, and then at 10 o'clock this game kicks off on Monday night.
Seahawks. I'm already saying Seahawks.
Texans at the Seahawks. Seahawks favored by 3.5. I will also be taking the Seahawks.
I thought the line was going to be worse than that. Yeah, I'll take 3.5. Give me that.
All right. And just like that, our picks for Week 7 are locked in. You got anything left to say to the people or anything else left to talk about before we get out of here?
As always, very, very appreciative that we get to do this. You know, I came in a not so good mood. Just had, a couple of days has been a little rough. But as always find my ground when I'm able to just talk to you and we're just able to just have fun, man. So even though, again, we want this to become like a profession, it's also like very therapeutic. I love to do this with you every week, bro. We appreciate you guys just continuing to tune in. Please, please, please just continue to watch the videos. Watch them all the way through. I promise you we're dropping nuggets in there, man. We're not just talking.
This is one of the funniest episodes we've had in a long time.
We be talking crazy and we just be having fun, y'all. So just please, just tune in, have fun with us. Again, if you know us personally, dropping a DM what you want to see. Even if you don't know us personally, just, comment on our Instagram, Twitter. We're on all platforms at Flag on the Take, except for Twitter. Was it at Flag on the Take 23?
Yeah.
Yeah. Assholes. I was waiting on you. But yeah. But again, just very appreciative and just another good episode.
Yeah, man. I'm also very appreciative because, like I said, dude, my stomach hurts right now from how much I laughed in this episode. But Flag Throwers, I appreciate y'all so much. Follow on the socials. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube because, we got the streams. We're going to start doing a live daily show. For those who know about it, that means you watched all the way through. But, yeah, appreciate y'all so much. And Flag Throwers, you know how we end this.
We're not going to apologize for winning.
No, we are not. We will see y'all next week. See ya.